It is Friday and I am back in the office. I was in Gloucester County this morning. I'm sorry, Gloucester County this afternoon, and I was in Somerset County this morning. So a busy day for me in New Jersey. Had some good appearances with clients. Both cases are going to work out, I believe. With that said, it is Friday. Moving into the weekend, came out with our weekly update today. We went out to over 5,000 of our current and former clients in Pennsylvania and in New Jersey. The lead article is on warrantless searches. I put out a video on warrantless searches, and warrantless searches are very important, especially on the weekends, because people are traveling. The holidays are quickly approaching. If you go to any store like a Costco or a BJ's, which where I always am on the weekends, the holiday stuff is out in full force, including the Christmas and other holiday stuff, and you can't escape it. So people are traveling the weekends in preparation for the holidays, and Thanksgiving's right around the corner, so people will begin shopping for that. So in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, I put a lot of content on vehicle stops because, as we know, a lot of criminal cases, in fact, most criminal cases begin with vehicle stops. And I always give my weekend advice: if you are stopped for suspicion of DUI in Pennsylvania or DWI in New Jersey, do not refuse the chemical test. It will never help your criminal case. In addition, don't give consent to search your car or your person. Again, once you give consent, as I stated in my previous videos and in the blog article that I'm going to link in here through the e-update, once you give consent, all of your constitutional rights are pretty much go down the drain, and you are left with arguing potentially that you didn't voluntarily consent at a motion, which is a much more difficult motion to argue. In addition, if police find some kind of contraband, you're under no obligation to say anything. I always tell people once you're stopped for anything, whether it be traffic or anything else, just give your license, registration, proof of insurance, and then have the officer do what he or she's going to do. Don't answer any questions. You're not obligated to say where you're going. Just give the officer information. Don't say anything else. Volunteering information will never help your case. But if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429. In New Jersey, the website gambonelaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All of my books, my blogs, my videos are available there in one convenient format. Again, I'm going to link in the e-update, which again it's a great time to read it going into the weekend. Just some great articles. In addition, I'm going to be coming out with an article on federal sentencing and also federal indictments, just because what happened very recently regarding the NBA. I always try to do topics that are involved with current events, whether it be in the sports world or the entertainment world. I think it's a great way to show people and demonstrate how constitutional rights work, not just in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, but comparing these jurisdictions where our law firm practices to other jurisdictions and show how the laws are very similar or very different in some cases. But once again, have a great weekend. 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, and I'll talk to you all very soon.